Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. This week on the old Magic Roundabout, we've got a Dinky Toys mobile Midland Bank truck, van, wagon, whatever you like to call it. Let's see what we're going to be dealing with this week. As you can see, bits of bobs missing off it, paint, decals. As you watch this go around and have a look at it, I'd just like to welcome any new friends to the channel, and welcome back all my old friends, regular friends. Thanks very much for watching and commenting. It's very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Right, so let's get this off the Magic, get it on a bench and have a good look at it. Here we are, let's have a look. A closer look. Let's look at the bottom first. Dinky Toys, mobile bank, Midland Bank, number 280. 2 rivets at the back. Got all the tyres on it. Suspension, back and front. The only thing is, it's got a lot of these have got big cracks down the middle. But this one has got a few marks. They are the start of a crack, maybe. I don't think they've gone right through, but I tell you, it's better than a lot of them. So we're going to keep with this one, because replacement ones of these, if you can get them, are very, very expensive. I've got the decals for it. This one's got curtains in it, if you can see there and there. Look for the top, get the right light. It's got curtains. I think one of them's hanging off there. It's got a lady, I would presume it's a lady in there, serving behind the counter. It's got the light on the top. So it's pretty much complete, really. The decals are missing. It should be Midland Bank down there, logo on there. Yep, so we've got a bit of masking to do here. It's like an ivory white on the top, silver on the bottom, and this line is dark blue. I think it matches the curtains or something similar. So we're going to do one of these. Okay, so we'll get the tools out, as always. These I'll probably file them flat, then put a centre punch on them and do that. I don't want to put too much pressure on there and bust that. So that's what we'll do. We'll get the file on here and get them a bit flatter. It'll take a while to get this, and they're quite hard, these rivets on here. Here we come, we've got a bit of shape coming. There we go. Right, so basically, get it filed down, get a centre punch in there. Give you something to start with. My bench is not level, it keeps rolling off. So, going to get these drilled out. That's how you do it. File them a bit flat, get a centre punch in, do that. Okay, and then I'll open her up and we'll see what we've got inside. Let's have a look then, shall we? Just a second, finished drilling it out. Didn't take a lot to drill them out once you got the centre hole in. So 2 rivets at the front and it's clipped at the back. So there you go. I haven't took this apart yet, I just eased it off so it makes it easier. Right, so as far as I can make out, yeah, that's straightforward. Flip it over, got the sprung plate there, so that's okay. I'll be able to pull both of them out of there. It makes life a lot easier, doesn't it, when it's like this? A lot easier. That can be cleaned up. Quick coat of paint on that. So that's that bit. Axles are a bit rusty, but the tyres and the hubs are in good condition. So that's a bonus, isn't it? Look. Focus the camera's a bit dodgy today. Right. That's them two. Right, let's have a look at the main piece. Right. First of all, I can see the door pin. There. First thing I can see. Yeah, the door pin there. So we'll watch that. Should be straightforward. Right, let's have a look. See, this should be able to lift straight off, maybe. Yeah. And we just turn it upside down. Okay, that's what we got. These look like they're glued. They got little pins in there. Look, 1, 2, 3. Down there to get them off. Not sure about the bottom. He's stuck on there, so yeah. I don't know if there's going to be easy enough to just to oh yeah, prise them out. That little curtains, look. So they're plastic, so they can get washed. That's an easy way. If I gently prise them out of there. That's another one. Move that out of the way a second. Prise that out the back. So far, so good. So far, so good. Still got the locating pins on the back. There you go. Look, there's a locating pins on the back there. So they're good. Just get your edge of the screwdriver in, slide it down, and that's that one. I'm not sure if I can just pull her out of there. No, yes, just a little bit. She be a bit melted. She be. So let me just, shouldn't really do this, but what I'll do, I'll just skim that off there. And then she should come out. There you go. Well, I'll let you decide. Male or female? I would say male myself personally. Right, okay, so that's that one. Now, I can't see any marks for that one, so I'm not sure about these. Let's just see what can happen here. Oh, that's all right, isn't it? Look, that's simple. Well, tap it out. There you go, fellas, people, ladies and gents. There we go. Ah, that's a dead simple interior to take apart, that is. Steering wheel. I'll leave that in there, might as well. Because some of these steering wheels got a little bulby bit on the bottom underneath. If you try and get them out, sometimes you bend this all out of shape. And I can't get it from there, so I just might as well leave it in, eh? Unless I can get it underneath there. Now, I'll leave it in. It's not too bad. It's quite clean in there, but very, very dusty, as you can see there. So if we give it a clean up, get the vacuum out, get the carpets to clean. Right, let's have a look at this bad boy. Right, let's get the door out. Door's straightforward, look. No worries there, just in there. So when this goes back together, it's got to go from, I would say, looking at it, where it's coming out, that way. So when you put it back together, it goes that way. And then this should locate. Oh yeah, look, that's dead easy. Not like them single decker buses. God, tell you what, hopefully you don't have a problem with the masking. We're plain sailing on this one. We are plain sailing. So look at this now. What we got? Gently, gently, Bentley. Yeah, no rivets on this holding this in either. Flipping heck. Look at that. Yeah. It's one of them, you've got to be careful. Don't break it. Now, I'm not going to replace this because look at the size of that piece of unit. I mean, that's going to be expensive. If I just sand that and get it as clean as I can, there's a lot of scuffs, a lot of scratches in that. I mean, people like Paul Restorer, he'd be able to do that. He'd got his vac form machine, he'd be able to mould a new one, but I'm not that lucky to have access to a vac forming machine. But yeah, I think she'll look all right. So that's that then. Now we've got this now. Let's see what this does here. Got the light on the top. Might just be able to push. Yeah. Oh dear. Where did the other bit go? Oh, there it is. That's the ring. And that is the light, if you can see it. Probably can't see it. Yeah, little tiny thing there. Mustn't lose that. So what I'm going to do with that, so I don't lose it, stick it on a bit of masking tape like that. Yeah. Okay. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Put it in there. And I won't lose it. I'll probably think, what's that rubbish in there? Chuck it out. Right, there you go then. Okay. Casting, ready for cleaning. Yeah, you can see somebody's painted a bit of blue on there. It should have this blue round here. It disappears there. You can see where the sticker was. All the rough stuff. That's blue. So I'm going to paint this all blue in here. In the next shot, I'll just show you the decals. I should have got them out first, actually. I'll show you the decals. Here's the decals. There. Okay. The gold symbol will go around in there, the circle. I think the Midland Bank goes in there, either side on the blue, but I don't know about that one yet. Oh, I think that one might go. The blue one I think goes in there. I'm not sure. I'll check on images. To be honest with you, I'm not sure, but I think it probably goes in there. But these are the decals, anyway. There you go. These are from Black Square because they're not cut out. Okay, so you've got to cut these out. Right, so that's the decals. So stripping time. There you go. All cleaned up. Come out quite nice. Paint came off straight away actually. But I think there was one or two little stubborn bits in some of these grooves, but apart from that it came off pretty good. Considering it was white. Sometimes white and yellows and reds are a pain to get off. No real casting lines to talk of. Obviously got this where the symbol goes. Yeah, pretty good. I've drilled out the two holes. That line there is where the decal goes up to. There. Work that out. If you look here, it looks like somebody made a mistake there somehow. That's a perfect round circle the same size as this. Look at that. So I reckon somebody made a bit of a boo-boo on that one. But it doesn't show through anyway. So yeah, it's not too bad. No pitting, really. A few scuffs here and there. A little bit round the back there. So I might sort out with a bit of sandpaper. As it happens, let's have a look. Just a little bit on the back there. See if we can smooth that out, because it is white and it'll probably show. So, well, it's an ivory really, it's not a white, stark white. It's like an ivory colour, off-white. So get that reasonably smooth. Yeah, that'll be alright. That's better. It goes at a funny angle there, if you can see. You see the light shining on it. It comes from there, it goes up to the pitch and down again. That's obviously where the roof is pitched. Yeah, so primer's on. Oh, got a bit in here, got to get out. Hold on, just seen it. Just seen it, just a bit in there. Oh no, it's not. It's a shadow. It's a shadow. Right, so what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to prime it. And I'm going to paint it. I think I'm going to go, I might do, I'm not 100% sure, I'm quite bad in mind, but I might do the blue in here first. So I'll give it a coat of blue around. And then I'll mask that off. Yeah. Then I mask that off, because it's easy to mask in there because you've got two lines to go by. So I can drop the masking tape in them lines there. And it doesn't matter if the silver goes on there. And sorry, the silver goes on there and the white comes down. So I might do it that way around. Or the other way around is to paint it all white. And then mask off and do the silver and do this last. But if you're going to do that, when you bring your tape down here, you've got a line. Either you've got to bring it over the line or butt it up against the line. So I tend to like to do this bit first. So we'll see how it pans out. Well, I'll show you anyway as I go along. I'm going to prime it first, and then I'll put a blue on there, and then we'll put some masking tape. I've got some masking tape. I'll just have a look, see. Yeah, that might do it. This is cheapo stuff. It's not great, but it'll do for this job. Use it up. I run out of Tamiya, to be honest with you. I need to get some more. Okay, that's the bit of blue down. Done a blue round there now. I've just mashed it up. So I'll just put the door back in. So it's all mashed up. Just standard stuff. This is not Tamiya tape. I run out of that. So this is some other cheap stuff I've had for a while. It's alright. It'll do the job, but it's not as good as the Tamiya tape. So now I'm going to paint the, I shall leave that on there now. I'm going to paint all the top now, ivory. Get that painted. And then when that's dry, I'll mask it over. Paint the silver on the bottom. Hopefully, it'll go okay. So I've got the paint over there, got the fire on. Get it all warmed up. There you go, that's the top half painted. In the ivory, came out quite nice. So now what I've got to do is going to mask off from this line, or halfway down there anyway. Okay, so I'm paint the silver. Okay, that's what I'm going to do now. So I'll get the grits for that. Okay, while we're over there waiting for the paint to warm up and I'll spray it, we might as well just put this curtains back together, back in here. I'll clean the glass best I can. There is one or two, I mean, those scratches on the top, they're not cracks right way through, they're quite deep. So I'm not going to replace it, but I've cleaned and buffed it up best I can. The rest of it looks okay. It's been cleared, so that's ready to go. I've shined up the wheels. So the hubs, shine them up, painted the base, repainted the base with the black, cleaned them, tidied the tyres up, so they're all ready to go. Looks quite nice. Yeah. So that's that and that's that. So I'll obviously wash this. So I'll put this one in, because if you remember, when we took it apart, one of them was hanging down. that's because the knob, the little tiny piece that it locates in was all bent and twisted, one of them. So what I'm going to do now is try and push these back in. This is going to be a lot harder than it looks, I bet, to get them lined up somehow. I might have to put a drop of glue on the back of these. Not super duper, not this time, not on here. That one's okay. Just a little bit of the liquid poly, you know, just to hold them in, because once they've been out, they are loose. So all I'm going to do is just put a little dab on the back there, just to hold it in place, so that if I ever come to take it apart again, they will just break off. So it's not a problem there. So we'll just put these back in here. They're all, yeah, see this one, they're all the same size. So just put a little drop on the back here, because we don't want to end up, when we're putting it back together again, it all comes apart. And then it'll be a case, oh, we should have used screws. But they didn't use screws at the factory. So I'm just going to give it a little bit of a nip together there and there. Just to hold them in place. As you can see in different areas here where they've heated it up, especially there and there, look, where they've heated it up themselves at the factory to melt these in. Yeah, bit of belt and braces. Use my fingers around the weight. There you go. Oh, we better drop this seat in as well. Now, this might have been a bit of a mistake. Oh, that were lucky. I just realised, didn't I? Maybe this seating unit should have gone in first, but no, I managed to get it in. There you go, that's in. Let's pull that one out, won't it? There you go. That's all in place. That could have been disastrous, couldn't it? We're all in. Just that one to glue now, isn't it? We better. I'm cleaned up. I'm not sure. I'm not going to touch him up or anything. Well, that's not the right word to say, is it? In this situation, I am not going to get the right words. I'm not going to paint him, yeah, or her. I'm just going to put him back in there. Oh dear, these days you've got to be so careful, haven't you, eh? Who gives them monkeys anyway? There you go. I'll just put a little bit on the bottom of there. There you go. Right, so that's that. That's our interior back together. All right. There you go. So I'll leave that over there to dry. Put this lid back on. This stuff stinks, man. and then we'll get on with seeing how the paint's getting on. We're back from paint now, all done, lacquered. There we go, quite nice, come out nice, the ivory. Okay, so now we're going to do some decals. I've got the decals here, as you can see some holes in there, because I was just punching out the symbol there. So I'll just grab that off there. I'm just grabbing. There you go. There you go. Can't pick a bugger up now. Come on. Anyway, I'll move it. Yeah. Because they got to go in that circle there. Okay. Get off. Got to go in that circle there. So I'll use the hole punch. I've got some punches in there. And the hole punch them out. I'm just getting the right size. And these are from black square, as I said before. So I've got to cut these out. I've got my sponge and my water over here. So I need to cut these out. And we'll get them on. Okay. So I'll be back in a sec. Right, here we go then. Let's get the first one on. Let's dig her out of here. It's okay. Getting the water out. Making sure she's down. Middle and bank. Alrighty, next one. I just use a little bit of Decal Fix to help it. You don't have to do this. Just use ordinary water if you want. Just I've got it, so I'm going to use it. Now. There you go. Got to get it the right way up, haven't I? Or else we'll be in bother. Got to get it the right way up, or else we'll be in bother, boys. There you go. Right, what I'm going to do here? Yeah. Just going to dab that down a little bit so it sticks. This hole punch is as near as I could get to it, and these decals just go a little bit above the right. Get off there, it's annoying me. This just a little bit above the raised edge. So what I'm going to do with this, stick a bit of the old red on, soften it up a tad, soften her up a tad. Just so it sticks around in there. Right, so that's that. So basically, I've got to do exactly the same the other side. So I'm going to get on and do that. And put the header board thing on, because it's all ready to go. It'll take me a couple of minutes. But I don't want to waste camera time. So that's how it's going to look on the other side as well as this side. Okay. That's it. assembly time. Here we go again, assembly time. That's all the decals on, dried up. I let them overnight to dry up. Put the beacon back in, just a matter of pushing it in the hole, putting the ring through it. Blacked out a bit of the grill, just to give it a bit of definition. And I've done the back lights there. So it's assembly time. Let's get it back together. So first of all, we'll chuck in the glass. Yeah, there is, you can see the crack in it, but it's not right away through, and I didn't want to sand any more off it. And so that just drops in there nicely. And the door, get this door in. Just going through that way. Get it the right way up, it'll be fine. Just hold that there. Turn it upside down. It's quite simple to do this one. And each area, as you can see, from the last clip or so ago, I did this. Let's just drop that in there now. Let's got that in there. That was quite painless, wasn't it? And it's got the tab at the back of this, as we know. So we drop that in there. If I can see. I'm doing this wrong way. That's it. You got it in. There we go. That's better. Now we've got it. It wasn't sitting right for some reason or another. I hadn't got the door in right. Drop that on. Line the two holes up at the front. Make sure everything's okay. That's okay. That's okay. And the door's there. Open and shuts. So that's super duper time. Whoops. Super duper time. Put a little smidge in that. We're going for the smaller rivets this time. These are the same rivets we use for Matchbox and Hot Wheels, because they're only small. Drop that in there. Same with the other side. Whoops. Pinging off, pinging off, pinging off. That should go in there like that. Push them two down. Right. So let that set up for a bit, and then we'll get it on the Magic and see what we turn up with. This is what we started with. Dinky Toys Mobile Midland Bank. Now you can see how it ended up. Have a look at this. Here we go. All finished. Dinky Toys Mobile Midland Bank. Three colours, the ivory, the blue and the silver. Polished hubs. Yeah, the light's bouncing off it a little bit on this. It's the white or the ivory coming off it. Tail lights done. Interior cleaned up. Let me just open the door. There you go. You can see there now. Yeah. A lot clearer, a lot brighter now. Yeah. Well, I hope you like this one. I enjoyed doing this. It's quite a simple one really, except for the masking obviously. which is always tricky. Always a gamble with the masking. But we got it done. You can see inside now a lot cleaner. You can see the personage at the bottom. Well, I hope you like this one. I appreciate you watching. And we'll come up with something next week. We've got the Queen's Jubilee coming up in this country, in the UK. So we've got 4 days off. Should be good. Well, like I said before, thanks for watching. I appreciate your comments. And I'll see you next week with something else. So, bye for now. Take care, have fun, and above all, enjoy yourself. Excuse me. So look at the front again. There we go. And